But for now, city workers are taking those signs down.
But the city's mountain of debt is no joke, and they have to do something to get out of the red.
Yeah, that's why city officials are actually considering auctioning off some of Detroit's more valuable assets.
All right, Jeff, what are they auctioning off?
Well, they're auctioning off a lot of things. At least they're looking at the possibility of auctioning off these very large items. They've got $18 billion in debt, so they've got to think big here to raise that money. And let's just start with the home of the Detroit Red Wings, Joe Louis Arena.
What do you think makes the Joe such a magical place?
I think just the fact that it's 20,000 of your best friends down at the game cheering on the Red Wings.
The arena was completed in 1979 and is one of only 3 NHL arenas without a corporate sponsorship name. In 2009, the Red Wings announced that they would not renew their 30-year lease for the arena. Maybe sports is not your thing, though. Maybe you're more of an arts person. Well, how about this? The Detroit Institute of Arts collection may be something that's going up for auction. It was founded in 1885, currently houses an art collection of over 60,000 pieces. The collection is considered to be one of the best in the country. The estimated value is $1 billion, but maybe you want something maybe not as pricey. Well, how about the Coleman A. Young International Airport? That may be going up for auction, and this is an airport that has been riddled with problems and controversy for years. You can just see that in this report dating back 3 years ago, long before the bankruptcy.
That for about 7 years saw Director Delbert Brown in charge. But after a Channel 7 investigation that found tennis courts built in hangars where airplanes should be stored, old equipment reduced to rusty scrap on the grounds, oil and chemical contaminants, dilapidated hangars and storage units, disgruntled workers and customers.
So consider that if you're going to purchase it. At least you get the tennis courts and the hangars. It has 2 asphalt runways. Currently, there's no commercial airline traffic. It's used just for general aviation purposes and as a port of entry facility. The terminal is 53,000 square feet in size. So, Dan, you could make that a home if you wanted to. Very large home.
The kids would have a place to play. But you know what? Even if you tally all those things up, you're at what, maybe $3 billion?
You're still down. You're still down. You've got some other things, too. The Detroit Zoo. It covers 125 acres with more than 3,300 animals and 280 different species. The zoo hosts around 1 million visitors annually, and there are a couple of others here. How about you control what the people drink in Detroit? The Detroit Water and Sewage Department may be going up for auction. And then you've got this, too. I think this is great. The parking meters may be going up for auction, and we're talking about parking meters in 9 garages, close to 9,000 spaces. It brought in $12 million in revenue. The city spent $19 million on them, so they were in the red with that to begin with. But at some day, Detroit's going to come back. And if you purchase some of these parking meters, when it comes back, you own that. It's going to generate some revenue for you.
Invest now. It could pay off later. Who knows?
All right, Jeff. Good stuff. Thank you.
Sure.